So the other day we went out and we got some really cool tattoos. This was about a month ago. I remember it very vividly and it was fun. The adrenaline from start to finish, the nervousness, all of it. But before we get into that, welcome to the #1 vlogcast in the world.
Dynamic duo.
So let's get into it. Here in Atlanta, about to get my first tattoo. Kind of nervous, not gonna lie. I don't do good with pain.
All right, let's test that out. You ready?
This is what you chose to do.
That's true. Any last words before I go in?
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Let's cover our tattoos. Let's see yours first.
So this is the first tattoo I got.
My friends are here. That's my lifelong friends.
It's butterfly effect. First, the dominoes. The dominoes represent time, and the butterfly reflects like the effect. Obviously, like the thing that causes the effect.
I love it. It's a very visual piece. And then what's the one on your shoulder?
Pisces is the last zodiac sign in the zodiac cycle, right?
Okay.
So
I did not know that.
Pisces, yes, it starts with Aries. But Pisces basically is sort of like the wisest because it's like the last one. So because like it's the wisest, it usually has a lot of ideas and it's very connected to creativity. It represents like this whole idea making process and this whole creative process of like you can't keep ideas to yourself. Hence like the little pearl coming out.
Okay.
Of the skull's mouth.
And then for me, I love music and I love playing music. So I got like the fast forward, rewind, shuffle thing.
Yes.
But these represent life. So it's like you can reminisce on things. You could pause in the moment.
Yes.
You can live in the moment, keep it pushing forward, or you can switch shit up.
Right.
And then this is just a visual representation of me playing my guitar, which I love. I feel like it just represents me. I even had him put my hair on the skull,
which is really cool.
Which I think is really cool. And then I got my dad's quote from his medical book on my back. That was actually the first tattoo that I had him do because I wanted that to go down the history as my first tattoo.
And then talk about Amy's.
Oh snap! Yo, I forgot.
You always be forgetting about this damn tattoo.
I forgot out of my dad's medical book. I turned to page 70. I said, you know what? I want to get the first word on that page tattooed on me. And the whole time I'm flipping to the page, I'm praying. I'm like, I hope it's not some random ass medical term, you know?
It could mean like penis or something.
Yeah, like oh, that shit would have been, that would have sucked. If it meant penis or something wild,
I would have been
I'd have been upset. So I turned to page 70 because he passed away at 70 years old, R.I.P. It was the word amnius.
Yes.
And I looked, and the definition next to it, because it's a medical dictionary, said muscle deficient.
Okay.
And I said, oh.
It's perfect.
That's perfect because I'm not actually, I'm right-handed, but I do a lot of things with my left hand. So a lot of people ask me, am I left-handed? But I'm like, no. So then I said, oh, that's a cool way of saying like, in quotations, amnius, I'm not muscle deficient in this arm. So
I like
whatever. So it's cool. That's why I have it in quotations.
Out of all of your tattoos, which one hurt the most?
Let me think about that. You go before. Do you know which one hurt the most for you? Because you only got two.
One on my shoulder hurt the most, but it's not the shoulder part. It's just sort of like because the tattoo goes inside of the shoulder, sort of into my armpit, that it hit a nerve.
So when it got here.
Yeah, it like hit a nerve, and I would feel it like on my collarbone.
Yo, that's weird about tattoos that I did not know before I got them. Is that like they'll be shading in right here, and then out of nowhere up here started burning. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, is that supposed to happen? Like,
you're like, no, it's the nerve. It's just because it's like a nerve. It's like pressing. It's like a reflection.
Yeah.
So that's why. So it wasn't bad, but it was still a little painful.
And I guess for me, what I would say the most painful one was this one, because when he got on the play button, he's like shading it in.
Oh.
But and it burned like normal, but then I'm feeling the burn here. Oh. And you know I have eczema here on my arm. Yeah.
So it hurts a little more.
So it was really paining me.
In a scale of 1 to 10, how much do tattoos hurt for you?
Being realistic, and I know a lot of people, this is very subjective because everyone's 10 will be different. If you broke a bone, obviously that's going to be your 10.
Oh, yeah.
But just speaking on a normal day-to-day basis of pain,
yes,
a 7.5.
A 7.5?
Yes. Because it literally feels like if you were to take a needle, like a thumbtack needle, stick it in your skin, but not far, but just enough where you can feel it, and literally start dragging the needle across your skin.
Oh, yeah. So it's sort of like scraping your skin with a needle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same feeling I felt. But I would say mine was a 4.
A 4? Really? A 4? A 4. Scale of 1 to 10. You telling me that gigantic tattoo on your shoulder hurt out of 4?
Yes.
That's cap.
No.
Cap.
No. No cap.
Cap.
No cap.
What would you say hurts more than that?
Cramps.
Well, I can't speak to
Exactly. Cramps is like, imagine someone like, you see how they milk cows?
Yeah.
Imagine someone pulling on your balls like that.
I don't think you can't say that because you don't have balls.
I'm just saying.
You don't have balls, so you can't say that.
I'm just
Same
saying.
way I don't have a uterus and I can't say how bad cramps hurt. You can't say how bad
You're right.
pulling on my balls would be.
But I can say that when I have cramps, it feels like my ovaries are being pulled.
So you're saying if you're a woman,
yes,
that getting a tattoo hurts is more bearable than your cramps.
Yes.
Okay, and I can definitely.
And my cramps aren't that bad.
So then, if that's the case, then I could definitely say, fellas, if you've ever hit your balls really hard, getting a tattoo hurts less than that. I can say that. Most people want to know, are tattoos worth it? Are tattoos worth it? Meaning like,
are they worth the pain?
Are they worth the pain? Are they worth the money? Are they worth
your time?
Your time? Are they all that stuff?
Right.
How much did you pay for both of your tattoos? Because you only have 2.
For both of these tattoos, I paid $500.
Okay.
And I did them in Atlanta. We did them in Atlanta.
Yes, we did not do them in New York. They was gonna cost $500 each.
If I did these, the colored ones in New York, easily come out to like
with all that color and everything. $1,000. How did you feel when you heard the price? Did you feel like it was fair?
I felt like it was fair. I felt like it was good because it was color and the amount of time that it takes to actually put in the detail in the color. I feel like
because they were there for a while.
Yeah, especially my shoulder one. Oh, they were there for a long time. Do you think it's worth it?
Yes. I feel like if you go to the right tattoo shop, they're worth it if you get it right.
Right.
Meaning, if you understand that if you're going to get something tattooed on you, you want to make sure it's the right size. Mm-hmm. And then you want to make sure you're not getting ripped off for the size that it has to be now. Like, if it's something like this and they're charging you $800 to do it just because he tattooed Rihanna in the past.
Oh, no.
Is that worth it? Because the only reason he's charging that much is because he tattooed Rihanna. But the same guy down the street that's charging you $250 to do it could do it the same way.
Right. Also, you got to look at people's work. You really have to look at people's work. You can't sort of bypass the research on the tattoo artist because that's something that we almost did. And then when we found out, like with that first tattoo artist that you wanted to go to, when we found out like what other tattoo artists said about them, it wasn't in a bad way and wasn't to be discouraging or to be hateful, but we found out some really pretty bad things.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, it's
good to do
it's all good to like, it's best to do your research because this is something that's going on your body and like even something that's down to, because I'm not the type of person where I like to get picky when someone's doing me. Yeah. Like not a favor, but like doing a service for me. But like even down to like where he was placing it.
Oh yeah.
Like he kept placing it in the wrong spot over and over, and I'm like, nah, bro. Like I want it here.
He kept putting.
And that would have really messed with me if I had allowed him to just do that. And then I would have said in my mind, damn, was that worth it? Because now I paid him bread and it's not in the right spot.
And then one thing that I learned is that if you're introverted, you sort of have to speak up, especially when it comes to things like this, because it's permanent.
Yeah.
And then if you want more tattoos,
hell yeah. And
then now this is in the wrong place, you're gonna be like,
hell no.
What? You're gonna be mad.
Is it worth it? Also comes down to how you take care of it. Because what we've learned and that I didn't know is that you know, usually I think that this is everybody's mindset when they're gonna go get a tattoo, they want to show it off after you get it.
Right.
But the downside to getting a tattoo around a time where you want to show it off is that, let's say you get a tattoo in the summer and you're like, yeah, I'm going to the beach next week or this weekend, so let me go get this tat on Thursday. That way, you feel me? Like everybody at the party sees my nice new tat. Wrong, because you can't swim for like a week after you get it. Yes. You can't expose it to too much sun.
And then it looks crusty.
You gotta let it breathe.
Look like.
You gotta let it breathe. So meaning if it's winter, you're gonna be walking around with one shirt up like this, and everybody's like, "Damn, bro, like we get it. Like you got a tat. Like relax. You feel me?" And it's just not conducive. So you want to get it at least. Here's my word of advice: if you're gonna get a tat, and you want to show it off at a party, at a get together,
whatever.
Get it the month before.
Yes. That's why I'm glad.
It gives it time to heal, peel, because ain't nobody want to see a tat when it's peeling.
Or like when you put the skin on it, and then there's all that like black suit,
plasma
and,
coming out that shit.
And thing. No,
hell no, ain't nobody want to see a tat like that.
I was walking around the airport with the skin on, and the skin on the shoulder, and then in the shoulder there was plasma, and it looked weird. It was like,
and if you're a man, you want to give it time for your damn arm hair to grow back, because they shave that shit. Right. So now I'm walking around with a full arm of hair and hair up to here, no hair out here because he shaved up all this, even though I told him not to put it there, and then more hair up here.
And it's like, wait, what?
So for a dude,
now?
it looks especially weird depending on where you got it. You might as well shave all your arms.
At that point,
which I should have did. And arm hair takes a while to grow back because it's a month in, and my arm hair and
then you get bumps because like your hair is growing back in.
But as far as care now, as far as taking care of it,
yes.
A&D. I learned something about this A&D cream.
Mm-hmm.
You made this very awesome cream.
Yes.
Out of natural stuff.
Yes.
That we've been using, and oh my god,
it makes it look so much better.
Yo, I put this homemade cream that you did on it. Yo, phenomenal.
I think we started putting it on when it started peeling, and it was at that stage where
because it was itching a lot too.
Yes.
So and we put on the cream.
Itching.
Yeah. Because you had like a batch of a version of that, not cream, that cocoa butter thing.
Yeah.
And we put it on, and it stopped the itching. And then we also realized, yo, it makes it look thin. And then you said, yo, I can make that. And then you went and you made it, but then you added in other ingredients.
Exactly.
And I added that, and I'm like, no. Yo, the moisturizing on whatever you just made is valid. That's all we use now.
It's literally a homemade.
That's literally all we use. I'm so glad we found this, that you found that, and you made this. I'm going to show this to the viewers at home. Look how much we use this.
Oh, yeah. We use this every day.
We use this not even just for tattoos, just for like moisturizing our skin. But now we know when we get tattoos, we put that on, and it makes it glisten every time.
It never
fails.
It does not.
It literally, and I love the way it makes this one look.
It makes it look sharper.
But I would recommend, like, let's say to the viewers at home, like, because they don't know how to make that.
Right.
I would just recommend like.
And
cocoa
I don't sell
butter.
it yet. So.
Exactly, and she doesn't sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's thinking about it, because I'm not gonna lie, that shit is phenomenal. I said, nah, like you just stumbled upon gold, natural gold.
He said natural gold.
I would recommend cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter's good. I would say shea butter.
Shea butter, cocoa butter,
and
no white lotion. So no like white lotion, cocoa butter, or shea butter.
No.
None of that.
None of that bottled, like the commercial shea butter. Like actual natural shea butter.
Do you have any regrets?
No. No regrets.
You don't regret anything about getting a tattoo?
No regrets.
Not even the fact of potentially we got to go back to the office?
No.
Because no one gives a fuck anymore, and everyone just think it's cool.
Honestly, I think it's past that point of like, if you gotta go to the office, it's like if I have to feel bad about my tattoo because a company doesn't like it, and the tattoo's not offensive, that tattoo has meaning, like a nice meaning, you understand? It's not a crazy tattoo where it's like a penis on it or some shit, you understand? Like, it's sort of like, if a company is gonna make me feel bad about it, why am I even there?
Exactly.
And they're gonna make me regret my tattoo that I like? No, I'm good.
I'm glad you said that, because we live in this day and age now where like you could be the damn CEO of a company and be tatted from head to toe.
Exactly.
So that doesn't even matter unless you're getting tattoos on the face and you're like a seller for the company, and you're literally you represent like the face of the company.
Yeah,
so in a way,
that's like Flo.
You
from
having teardrops. Yeah, like you got teardrops. It's like, Flo, I thought you were supposed to be helping me save 15%, not shaving 15% off of lives. You know, like, what the fuck are you doing? Flo, no. Flo, you know? Some shit. I don't fucking know.
Oh my God, I'm rolling. Shaving 15% off lives.
I don't have any regrets.
You don't have any regrets?
No, I love each and every single one of my tattoos. So I don't regret where we got them. I think the next set of tattoos we get, we might just go straight down there just for that.
Just for that
purpose.
Well, there's
because they might even hook us up with a discount.
They probably will.
We're returning customers. Anything else?
That's really it.
Okay.
That's really how to not regret your first tattoo.
There you go. Go out and get tatted.
Freely. If you guys have any more questions about tattoos or
just drop it in the comment section and we'll answer it. If you're thinking about getting tats, interested to hear what type of tattoo you guys want.
Yes.
And
or any of your regrets with your tattoos.
Ooh, yo, I would love to see
hear some stories.
Some stories if anybody has any tattoos. But I've heard that 80% of people who have tattoos don't regret their tattoos.
Exactly. But so, I still want to hear if there's like a 20% or something in there.
That's true.
That's true.
All right. Until next time, you guys keep rocking.
We'll keep rolling.
Catch you guys next time. Bye.